Libra, hey. I usually start with Virgo, but something was screaming Libra. I got so excited when I decided to stop and do your reading. I literally stopped and did the MC Hammer. Out of nowhere. Like, I was just so excited. So, also, when I was organizing my cards, this message came out, and I confirmed it is for Libra. They told you who they were on day one. You just had your hope goggles on. When someone says, I'm not good at relationships, believe them. That wasn't vulnerability. That was a pre-warning label. So I'm like, well, dang, Spirit. Who? I don't know, but and another card came out behind it, but I put it back and I was like, well, let me see if that one comes out. Libra, it says, don't text your ex, eat a snack instead. Every time you want to text them, feed yourself, hydrate, meditate, bake cookies. Your ex doesn't deserve your time, your energy, or your last brain cell. Stop asking the cards you already know. Dang, Spirit is coming in hot. At this point, you're just looking for a reason to ignore your gut. Okay, so basically it's saying with someone, I don't know who this is, you're not listening to your intuition when it comes to a person who shows you who they are. Believe them. So, yeah. Anyway, how are you guys handling this Mercury retrograde and this, what is it, full moon energy? I know it's a lot going on, as always. It always is, but I know the pressure points happen. So let's get, Spirit, I want some messages for Libras during this time. I know also in my last reading, I was guided, well, I think it was more towards Virgo, but I've been getting a lot of confirmations about spiritual court is happening now. So it's an opportunity for some people to experience karmic debt, or to learn, or to have to repeat lessons. I do hear you're in the clear though, because I don't remember it coming up much in your reading, but it's also, because it's the Mercury retrograde, it's also a time to a word with re in front of it. It could be a return, it could be a karmic return. Do, renew, revise, rethink, reorganize, redecorate. You know, it's just an opportunity for us to revise something or to remember something that maybe we were told in the past that we overlooked or ignored or forgot. Gosh, there's something about somebody wanting to text their ex. 2, 3, 4. Damn, yeah, that's about something about an ex heavy. Damn, it says somebody is walking karma. It said it is not your twin flame. This person is karma in sweatpants. It says somebody, okay, Libra, also, because I do kind of low-key get that it's some of you who are concerned about your ex, but I do feel like from past readings, some of you have truly moved on. So if that's the case, then maybe this is happening behind the scenes, or they want to reach out to you, or the ex that you left behind, or exes you left behind. Something stirring about them. It says you fell for potential. So I think this is past energy. You fell for potential. I know I have in the past. Versus what you actually see. It says it like ignoring the labels or ignoring the signs. This says if you gotta manifest them texting back, they're not it. If they can only show affection after 2 drinks, congratulations, you're dating. What? Oh, okay, a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So somebody only shows affection when you're drinking. It says call a lift and call it off. Somebody's checking an ex's story. It says quit checking his story. He's not thinking about you. He doesn't need space. He needs therapy. Maybe this is a warning that somebody from your past is going to reach out to you or attempt to reach out to you, and this person is not healing. They're still behind emotionally. Low EI, low emotional intelligence. I hear even low EQ, low emotional quotient. Like they don't give affection. They don't know how to love. If they only apologize after you threaten to leave, it's not growth, it's desperation. All right, we've heard enough. Thank you. We've heard enough. Spirit, let's focus on what's coming for Libra now into like this summer. Let's focus on this summer energy for Libra. That also might be coming, to expect somebody from your past to reach out to you. And it could be beyond a retrograde. I'm getting August. Okay, I gotta make some more space. Where is this one go? I got so many decks. I collect decks now, but it's like I'm just kind of all over the place. All right, what's going on, Spirit? What's going on with Libra? I'm hearing good things, but yeah, I'm being reminded of effortless ease for you. Somebody's 46. I am being reminded, and I've been reminded of this for myself within the past couple weeks of, and I posted a short about this, and it's really, really sinking into my awareness. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. If you want peace, prepare to be people to be at war with you. If you want to be loved, prepare to be hated by people. If you want to be rich, prepare for poor people to hate you or to be surrounded by poor people. Like whatever you wish to have, you have to prepare for the opposite, and a lot of the opposite, because that'll make you the master in that area. Like you'll be able to master that area of your life once you can prepare and deal with the opposite of the energy that you really would like. So if you want to be liked, prepare for a lot of people who dislike you. If you want to be more real, more authentic, more true, more vulnerable, be more transparent, prepare to be surrounded by people who don't live in their truth. All right. Effortless ease. Somebody's 43. I see 44. Maybe you have a 6-year-old and a 13-year-old. Okay. Oh. Who is that there for? Libra. I don't remember whose video this was for before, but somebody had a deadline to do something in the past, to learn something. I think it was you. Okay, Libra, you have a deadline on some kind of shadow work to do and to release some kind of trapped emotions. I feel like if you don't meet this deadline, you are going to repeat a karmic cycle in your life, which that's karmic law. Yeah, it's something that you are supposed to learn. It's about some kind of guilt. That's just, okay. For those who do this work, you'll be rewarded. Money is here. Unexpected money. For those who've done the work. For those who have not, what's the consequence, Spirit, for that? Maybe guilt. Like, we're drained. What else? What else is this? What else? It's something that's going to help you grow. I'm still waiting for the what else. What will happen if they don't? It's inner child healing. You're asked to take a leap of faith on it. It's regarding your heart, healing your heart. Yeah. You have a deadline on this. Some of you are not doing it because you're focused on working. Some of you might be workaholics. It's to break a cycle. You're a cycle breaker. And if not, like I said, you're going to go in the same loop with a new person. The same. So as an example, if you had a toxic relationship, maybe let's say this person was a narcissist and they had a bad relationship with their mother, a combative relationship with their mother. So yes, you release that person, good for you. But if you don't heal this heart and release these emotions, and cry is here, rage, scream, speak it, you will meet another person, and it may start off good and nice and fresh, but then you're going to find out they have a similar history to your past. And that's basically repeating the karmic loop. All karmic loops, Libra, for all of us collectively, are here to help us to return back to self-love and self-worth. And if we don't choose to release these pain, this baggage, whatever, this guilt, we repeat the cycle over and over. And it doesn't always have to be a partner, because then life can shake shit up, where if you don't repeat it with a partner, maybe it'll be with a coworker, or maybe it'll be with a parent or a sibling. It doesn't have to always show up as a lover, but it's to help you return to self-love. Full restoration of your self-love. Okay, I have some ages here. Okay, it'll also open up your creative flow, or you could make money with your creative projects. I'm getting like you choose to heal this, and like I see sprinkles of like golden light on your creative projects or your creative endeavors, and which means that like success in that area. Okay, I have a lot of ages. 34, 29, 27, 20, 37, 36, 35. So also that's what retrograde specifically Mercury Retrograde are for these things to shake up in our life. Like I said, for all of those words that begin with a re, so that reevaluate, so that we are not going forward into a new cycle once this is over with carrying the same baggage or energy. And that's for all of us collectively. So take it seriously. I just heard that. Take it seriously. And you're not too busy to do it yet. Okay. Some of you may be burned out or like working a lot. Like you won't make the time, or you'll make excuses like, oh no, I don't have time. But yeah. I feel like Spirit is also attempting to, or your higher self is attempting to deliver you from a heartbreak, further heartbreak. Okay. What else? Okay, I do see that some of you tolerate abuse or have tolerated abuse and from a past relationship which made you feel incomplete, or a part of you is missing. Some of you may look for that love or that that void, try to fill that void and meet someone, a partner, because it's a heart here, but it's a heart with a big piece taken out, and you're looking for somebody to fill that void. Okay, you may rush into relationships or rush into situationships to try to fill that void, and that's what they're asking you to heal. It says, and have boundaries, not like, or if other people are trying to rush you into a relationship, like your boundary slows them down. Burned out. And this is emotionally burnt out. It says retreat and recover before continuing. So retreat and recover before continuing to try to date someone else or get into another relationship or another situationship. Your ex to is past trauma. Your ex to too much work. Your ex to stop. If you're in the dating scene, if you're out dating, Libra, this message is for you. Your ex to, oh God, I don't know. Okay, your ex to, I heard something. Okay, your ex to stop so that you're not, well, first I had bleeding on others, and then I just heard vomiting, emotionally vomiting on others without healing yourself in solitude and with the divine. And for some of you, it's Christ. That's what I just heard. Your fear of being hurt has made you retreat. You cannot experience true intimacy unless you open your heart and be yourself. Some of you are not vulnerable because of the past heartbreak, of tolerating abuse, and past trauma. So, yeah, your ex to heal. I heard heal before you deal with another one. Heal before you deal. Okay. Okay, somebody is also afraid of people cheating on them. They have maybe their ex cheated, and they have this huge fear of, you need to open your heart and trust your partner, but somebody has a fear of people cheating. Whew. All right, I gotta tell them again. So, like I said, if you choose not to heal, you're just gonna have to repeat a cycle, and which could lead to your further heartbreak. But that's what it's there to teach you, to learn to love yourself more. And set boundaries, healthy boundaries, and not tolerate and disrespect. Okay, because the person who truly loves themselves doesn't tolerate those things. And the person who knows their worth as a divine being and knows what they bring to the table, they don't tolerate it. Spiritual bath is here. Not only do you not tolerate it, but if you change your energy and you raise your vibration to self-love, you don't even attract the same people anymore. Okay, spiritual bath cleansing is needed. Energy clearing is needed, Libra. Divine timing. Something's fated for you. Something is your destiny. Okay. Travel, achievements. Okay, you will be redirected. Oh, yeah, I get it. Libra, you'll be directed to, I'm hearing a perfect love for you, but whoever this is for, you will continue to get karmic partners so that you don't vomit on the new person or bleed onto the new person without healing. So it's almost like this person, whoever this person is being reserved for you, is being reserved for you. They may be out there single, and they're going to be out and they're protected because they're ready, and it appears as if you're not fully ready. And I don't think it takes a lot. We talked about this in my, last reading or so. Like, healing is easy. It's just we don't want to face either the truth or feel, but it don't take a lot. Anyway, it's a transformative kind of love. Somebody who will study you, learn from you, learn what you like, what you don't like, focus on you, explore you. Ooh, child. And either travel with you or achieve things together, or like celebrate your achievements. Yeah. So that's waiting in divine timing. But yes, you do need to clear the energy, and you have to work on healing the guilt that's stuck in your heart. This guilt that's stuck in the heart is causing conflict, some kind of hostility, disconnection from heart, cut off from heart. Yeah, heart energy, heart, which is cut off from love. And that's a choice. So if, like I said, I'm being reminded to remind you, if you choose not to do this, karmic partners will come to teach you this. I heard somebody say how to heal. Well, I did a video, in my last couple of videos, I gave instructions on how to heal. So that's one way. Of course, that's not the only way. So many other ways to heal, but you basically have to get to the root of the issue. You have to find out what is rooted in. All right, what else, Spirit? Like, any good news? I mean, this is good though. At least you know. For me, I would rather know than to not know and like repeat cycles and not know why. At least you know what's going on. What else? All right, so I'm not really focusing on new love because, yeah. What else? What's the message for Libra? Okay. Some of you are showing up as divine feminine. So even divine feminine, yes, you have to heal something. I see some of you might be locking in on working or creative projects or making some things happen, and you have started talking more. Like, you're asking for what you want, asking you, this is the universe or God, for what you want so you can grow. But I feel like this is more business or creativity, which is nice. It's nice. Ooh. But some soul, it's about money. Some soul work is needed though. Oh, Pisces, that's right, I did see that. Karmic partner, again, it just flipped. There's somebody you need to forgive. So holding on to unforgiveness will block you. What else? Self-love again. Once you build up that self-love, I feel like it'll be easier for you to forgive. Who do they need to forgive, Spirit? Cry. I already said that. Some of you, it's time to cry, release. You know how many, I'm mainly talking to women. I know men, this is big for men too, but you know how many women don't cry? That's a lot. Like, if you hold it in, you're holding in that energy. Somebody might be pregnant or want to get pregnant. That also could be the new project. It says to ask for help. Worth it? What's not worth it? Some of you may feel like it's not worth it. The guilt. Okay. Some of you feel like it's not worth it to heal this guilt. Like, maybe it's too painful, or you're resisting because you don't want to cry. Some of you are blocking assistance. It says ask for help. You're not asking for help from angels or God or your spirit team, whoever. What's up with this fire sign? Some of you are tempted by a fire sign. Like, not a lot, but somewhat tempted by a fire sign. Maybe tempted to have a fling with them or something light because it was in the side position. Okay. Some of you may have walked away from a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, first sign in reverse. Somebody who's 30 years old. Somebody, okay, or maybe this says this in reverse. Wait. Somebody watching you online, or somebody you met online. It's not a reciprocal connection. This person is a karmic partner. I keep seeing the number 1, so I'm really getting that is put yourself first. Like, make yourself the priority. Like, don't put others before you, especially if you're like, your self-love is lacking. Like, fill up your self-love, your cup of self-love first before you focus on others. So stop searching for external answers. Some of you are still looking for the answers, but this is all because you're not trusting yourself. You already have the answer, and you got the answer multiple times, and you know you have, but you keep asking for the answer, and yeah. So, which is creating a loop. Some of you are getting the answers in your dreams. Okay, and I'm also getting, if you feel like you don't have the answer, what you can do is write your question down, put it under, and preferably in blue ink, put it under your pillow and dream or sleep, and then it will be answering your dreams. Some of you may be stuck on someone that says there's someone better, move on, and it came out back to back. Hold on, let me show you. Okay, so Libra, it sounds like this is another Mercury retrograde reading, which makes sense because we are actively in it. Of more so accountability, like not being sugarcoating stuff. It's just real direct, and it's an opportunity for you to grow as the divine feminine you are, and to learn to co-create with God, the universe. Lock in. All right, let's look at Libra's, what's this? Wait. All right, I was gonna say something else, but let me do this right quick. Anything here? Somebody thinks you're mysterious. They can't figure you out. Okay, somebody finally cut the obsession with you. It's in reverse. Somebody thinks that you're the side that you haven't shown yet. Maybe a wild side. What about the archetype side? How is Libra showing up right now, Spirit? Libra, let's talk about your gifts. I was going to say potential, but I do think it's your gifts, your strengths. Okay. So you are the liberator. You free yourself and others from outdated beliefs. Release negative thought patterns. So you know how to do this work, but for some reason you're not choosing it, and you're asked to choose it. Release that guilt. I'd also see the saboteur highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. So you are aware of where you sabotage, and you're asked to make changes. I also got this card, which lets me know you have to decide this. You have to choose this, which is a blank card, basically. You have to. It's a choice, and you have to know that's a choice. And you can't say, I mean, you can, but it would not be wise of you to say, oh, I'm just like that, or oh, I was born like that. No, this is a choice. Okay, you have entrepreneur here. Creative abilities to turn anything into gold. Delight in sharing one's riches. And the mentor, you can actually teach other people how to do the same. And the mystic, an intimate union with the divine. Well, I will tell you, that's beautiful. And the divine is asking you right now to work on healing the guilt, and healing the pain of the past from abusive relationships. And the accountability part is you chose that person. Not that you chose to get abused, but you chose the person, even though they showed you who they were. Because remember that first round that we got it. We gotta, be accountable for that. But once you choose to heal, you can make another choice. You don't have to choose people like that. Not only that, again, once you raise your vibration, change your energy, you no longer attract those people, but you have to put in the work. Okay? What else? Okay. So let's leave you with some angel numbers. 1818 or 818. Seek your soul's purpose and fulfill it. It's your destiny awaits your action. So you may see the number 18 a lot, or 1818 or 818. 23 or 2323. Unity and cooperation. Embrace unity and cooperation with others. Together you can achieve extraordinary things. Also 36 or 3636, change catalyst. Embrace endings as opportunities for new beginnings. Your future is bright. Let me show you these. Well, all right, Libra. I hope you enjoy. And yeah, that's all I got. So if this reading resonated with you anyway, please like the video or leave a comment below. Bye.